Welcome back to the channel. Today we're painting some fantasy villagers from Wargames Atlantic. And I'm painting two of them because I only have two to paint and I finished the three sprues I had. And yeah, I only did 3 sprues because I actually gave one of the sprues to my brother-in-law because it's an amazing sprue. Just one sprue comes with so many possibilities. I should just not move my hands like that while I'm holding the models. And yeah, I just wanted to share the joy. It's the first time I've ever done that because it's just so good. I cannot stress it enough. So today we're painting these two guys. A rich guy and a poor guy. Well, a miner and a messenger, maybe a little noble guy holding a scroll of parchment. But I'm gonna start with the dirt poor. And before I start, I quickly wanna add, I'm probably gonna start another channel. There are talks between me and a certain J-Mac. And if everything goes alright, we'll start a channel together where we vlog our experience with Napoleonics. I've been painting a lot of these bad boys. So this will not go on this channel because I want to keep mini lotr for more ancient minis like ancient Greeks, ancient Romans, all the way up to the medieval period, Parents' War. But it's a childhood dream of mine to start a Napoleonic army, and I went a little nuts on it, and I have about over 100 troops already, and yeah, this is just a very small part. Also my first time multi-basing minis. As you can see, this base is still drying. Put some mud on it before I started recording. There's gonna be an update somewhere in the future, probably a reel and a video as well. But yeah, I just wanted to say I've been working in the background on things you didn't know. This is one of the projects. There is not another project, but another video on the way, and it's been in the making for 3 months, 4 months, maybe even longer. But today we're gonna just keep it nice and easy and paint up some nice villagers, which I will very much appreciate after painting almost 50 of these guys. So yeah, keep an eye on the channel. I'm very hyped for this, for the Napoleonics. But I'm also very hyped for this because these models paint up beautifully, little effort, not a lot of paint, and you get some nice villagers for in the background in Barons War games, or even, yeah, you can go nuts with it. These are actually meant to be played with in Cards of Traitor Stoll, I believe. But I like to use them as background for my knights. Could also use them as background for your Napoleonics, I guess, but that's neither here or there. Today, Ancients. And I'm gonna start with my favorite flesh tone, Dwarven Skin. Not only because it's Dwarven, but also because it's Tooting Codes, Duncan Rhodes, amazing paint line. I'm gonna start with this, then simply move over to Carrack Stone, and his entire, well, tunic, piece of cloth is gonna be Carrack Stone. Nice and easy. That's the fun thing about painting a poor guy. You don't have to use a lot of different colors. Then I'm gonna go Gorgrontor Brown on the sack he's carrying. Maybe the little rope as well, but the rope can also be done in Baneblade Brown. That's also gonna be the handle of his pickaxe. Since he's fully base coated in black, I don't think you can see a lot. Maybe if I actually move the light so you can see a little better. And yeah, the business end of the pickaxe is gonna be Iron Warriors. Then I'm gonna come back and tell you how I'm gonna do the washes. I'm gonna try something different, a little something new, and let's hope it comes out great. And if it doesn't, well, how bad can it be? It's me, the best painter that's ever painted anything in his life, in this house. So yeah, gonna paint up this guy. Also, he has a bandage around his head. Probably gonna do it in Baneblade Brown. If it isn't Baneblade Brown, I'm just gonna use... where is it? Corax White. I've become quite familiar with Corax White because Napoleonic's surprising amount of white. Whoopsie. I'm exposed. It's 2 in the afternoon while I'm recording this. But I'm probably not going to use it because I'm saving it. I need a lot of it. And I'm too cheap to buy another bottle. So yeah, gonna paint this. We're gonna see how it looks. If anything is not to my liking, I'll change it before we do the washes and explain to you why. But now I'm gonna paint this miner guy. Miner guy. Sounds like a contradiction. And just like that, with a couple of colors, the model already looks quite good actually. Better than I expected. That's the kind of confidence you want from a guy on YouTube showing you how to paint things. So next up, once everything is dry, I'm gonna use my special Null Oil recipe. That's 50% Lamia medium and 50% dripping formula black negro. Once that's all dry, I'm also gonna do it on the skin, by the way. That's something I wanna try to see if it looks good. I just wanna see if the skin gets a little bit more defined that way, the recesses. After that, I'm gonna, once that's dry, I should say, gonna put some Reikland Flashshade on the skin to get back some of the aliveness of the model. And hopefully that will make sure the model looks beautiful. And as a little finishing touch, the back I'm gonna dry brush with some Baneblade Brown. It's base coated in Cortor Brown. And I did the same with this model, I think. Just a second. Oh, this is prepared over here. Ooh. Okay. Did something similar to this model's skirt, or whatever the fuck it's called. I think I used Cura's Brown, Scorched Earth from Tooth and Coats, and then dry brushed it with Baneblade Brown or Cortor Brown. I don't quite remember. But I really like the effect that it gives, so I'm gonna do something similar with the sack. And then that's that model fully completed. And we can spend a little time with our good old friend here, the richer guy. And if the skin of the poorer model looks good, I might actually do the same with him. Even though it's just his face and a bit of his arms and hands sticking out. But we're gonna make sure this model looks a little bit more premium, a little bit more regal. Or at least a little richer. And less used to the harsh labor of a miner. Sounds weird to say. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until the metal is fully dry. And then I'm gonna finish him. With some null oil. Yeah, okay, I said everything. Let's do it.
So sprengt des Reiches Ritterschaft und ihre Schwerter blinken. Heya, 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 und ihre Schwerter blinken. Heya, heya, heya. bis das Schwarze fliegt, voran auf weißem Grunde. Verloren zwar, doch unbesiegt, so klingt uns seine Kunde.
Now the miner looks like this, and honestly, I like how his skin came out, his skin color, with the black wash and then the Reichland flash shade heavily thinned down, as usual. On top of it, I actually kind of like it. It's a little more of a dirty, ragged look. But I think if I put some highlights on top of it, it would actually look pretty clean. So yeah, I am very happy with how this guy came out. Now, I'm gonna do his base with AK Terrain's Muddy Ground diorama. It's the best muddy ground there is. This is the code. If you search it up like that, you'll find it. I absolutely love this. I'm using this for my Napoleonics as well, so very hyped. And my knights. Most of my knights, I should say, I think. Yeah. But that aside, now we're gonna paint the fancy dude. And we're gonna put I am gonna put a little bit more effort in it to him. If you're making the exact same model, you could do as much or as little as you want. If it's painted, it's awesome. That's how I roll. To start off, dwarven skin, of course. And then I'm gonna use Thousand Suns Blue for the upper layer of his clothes, like this. I hope it shows up on camera, maybe if I move the light. Oh, that's too much. And his pants I'm gonna do in Stagadon Scale Green. What the fuck? And yeah, not more to say about that. I just think those will go great. Oh fuck. Yeah, just knocked over a couple of Napoleonics. The desk is getting very fucking crowded. Abaddon black for his boots. It's gonna be a nice color for his boots. Scorched Earth, one of my favorite paints from Two Tin Coats. I love how this looks, how it paints everything about it. It's gonna go on the belt he has on and the little sack he is carrying. Corvus black we're gonna do for his walking cane. I think it will look pretty premium. And how is it called? Crane Knight Steel. I bought this and I regretted it because it's a little bit bluish steel color. But it will look quite fancy on a gentleman. The knob he's holding on his cane, the little accent on his belt, the buckle itself will all be done in that. And I think that's every metal detail. It's gonna give him a little bit more of a pop, a little fancy pants McGee. And to finish off, Karak stone for his scroll. And his hair color is gonna be a random one I pick out, and if I'm lazy it's gonna be Abaddon black. We'll see how lazy I am today. But I'm gonna paint that now, so everything is blocked in. And once everything is blocked in, I'll come back and I'll have decided if I'm gonna do his skin like this, but with some highlights to see if it cleans up nice, because he doesn't have a lot of skin, and it would be a little easier for me to not try to avoid the skin tones. Plus this, I'm surprised by how much I love this look. Like, this looks quite fucking good. So yeah, I'm gonna decide that while painting. See when the base colors are blocked in. I have some work to do.
So klingt uns seine Kunde. So klingt uns seine Kunde. Es flattert hell im Morgenwind und grüßt der Grenzenlande. Grüßt die unsere Brüder sind, trotz Schmach und Not und Schande.
And now he looks like this. Everything is blocked in. He looks a little two-dimensional, a little cartoony, but we're gonna remedy that. Yes. English is like my third or so language. I don't know if you notice, but this is my own homebrew mixture of Null Oil and not Null Oil, the drip and Lamia medium. Gonna do that, and I think once it has dried, there's gonna be some Reichland Flash shade, and once that's dried, I'm gonna try some Kislev Flash just on the outer highlights, like the nose, the cheeks, the brow, maybe a couple of fingers, and we'll see from there. If I'm happy with the results, we're gonna leave it there. If I'm horrified by the results, I'm gonna show you how I fixed it, hopefully, because I really like how this looked. I mean, look at them. I'm falling in love with this new thing, the 1-2 combo of fake Null Oil and the Reichland Flash shade. Well, fake Null Oil, better Null Oil. Don't sell myself short. So yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. In about 20 seconds you'll know how it looks. In about 20 minutes I'll know how it will look. Probably longer by the time everything is dry. So yeah, enough rambling. Enough rambling, let's start painting. It doesn't actually look half bad. Nah, it looks good.
Ja, trotz Schmach und Not und Schande. Trotz Schmach und Not und Schande. Es fliegt voraus im Ritterskleid und mahnet uns zu streiten für die verlorene Herrlichkeit. Drum Wimpelflieg wir reiten. Drum Wimpelflieg wir reiten.
Okay, he is done. I'm very happy with how he came out. Except the face. I think the face is a little too much. I don't really like to do highlights. And this is why. Let me just double check that it's focused. I believe or not, the bottom of his face is also highlighted. Can you actually see it? Yeah, you kind of can. I think this looks creepy as fuck. I think he looks like he lost his soul somewhere. But otherwise, I'm very happy with how the tunic came out. The little highlights with the silver, the parchment as well. I actually didn't just do Kislev Flash, I went back with Dwarven Skin and then thinner, more localized maybe, just on the brow of the nose and the cheeks with Kislev Flash, because it was too much of a contrast between the darkened skin with the 2 washes I did. But apart from the face that I actually find horrifying, yeah, something ain't right with that face. I'm actually quite pleased with him. So comparing these two, I think the miner guy has my favorite skin. That's a weird fucking thing to say. But the more noble guy actually has my favorite blue. Like, the tunic looks fucking amazing. I think the rags on the miner guy actually look great too, but yeah, I'm actually quite fucking pleased with the tunic. A little bit of tooting my own horn here. And now I'm gonna base them. Excuse me. Now I'm gonna base them and show you how all my villagers look all together. Please note again, only 3 of the 4 sprues in the box are actually made. The 4th one I gave to my brother-in-law because they're so fucking awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna quickly do the bases now. show you how the villagers look together with the sergeants and all the knights I already painted. And yeah, while you're watching that, please consider liking, subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next one with more news about the second channel. See ya!
Trotz Schmach und Not und Schande. Trotz Schmach und Not und Schande. Es fliegt voraus im Ritterskleid und mahnet uns zu streiten für die verlorene Herrlichkeit. Drum